So for me, I might be looking like a little bit of crap, but I really don't care. I've been out today, been pretty much doing a lot of things. Going to the doctor's office, running errands, but you probably don't give a care. So if you're just wondering, that's probably the reason why I look like crap right now. But anywho, we're going to continue still doing rant videos, despite how I look. Anywho, in an article today, that while I was at the doctor's office, I found out a wonderful, well, I would not say not so wonderful, but a very interesting article here of from South Carolina. Pretty much, some hospitals and the Department of Social Services in South Carolina is getting sued over a child's sex surgery. Now, I'm going to read you some of the article here for you. So here we go. Parents of a child adopted 7 years ago are suing the state, the Medical University of South Carolina in Charleston, and the Greenville Hospital System over the child's sex assignment surgery, which they allege was medically unnecessary. The surgery was irreversible, painful, and done without properly informing the child's legal guardians at the time, the state Department of Social Services, about all the risks and consequences of such surgery, according to the parents. I don't think there's quotations needed there. Lawsuits filed in Richland County Court of Common Pleas here. Lawyers for the parents said that this and a second lawsuit filed in the U.S. District Court are the first lawsuits of their kind ever filed in the United States. Now, this is what's going to confuse me here. The suit refers to the child as MC. I don't know what they refer to as MC in this whole case, and nor do I care. I believe MC is referring to as maybe it's probably because of the gender, the whole gender, or maybe it's just initials of the kid. I don't know for right now. But I would probably just assume so it's because of the kid's gender or it's just the initials of the kid. Anywho, we're going to continue on. Despite the fact that MC could have been raised as either as a boy or a girl without irreversible surgeries, defendants rushed to put into place a treatment plan that centered on a medically unnecessary, painful, and irreversible sex assignment surgery on a 16-month-old child, the suit states. Defendants permanently changed MC's body, disregarding his well-being, and caused MC irreparable injury. We cannot comment on cases in litigation, Sandy Deed, spokeswoman of the Greenville, South Carolina hospital system, said in a statement. A decision on any surgery should have been delayed until the child was older and has been identified with a gender, according to the suit. The surgery removed the male genitalia, but the child more recently has identified as a male. So pretty much, they cut the penis off, but the child started growing more towards a male. That's kind of bad. The child, now 8, was born with both male and female genitalia in 2004 and placed in state custody after the biological parents' rights were terminated, the suit said. State officials took the child into custody because the biological mother, was deemed unfit and the father abandoned the child. So pretty much the father left and the mother was either some weird ass whore, crack dealer, who knows? There's limitless possibilities of what it was. But anywho, continuing on. Dr. James Amarin, a pediatric oncologist, whom the lawsuit describes as an agent of the Greenville Hospital System, became involved in the child's case in February 2005 and told the child's pediatrician that the child was a true hermaphrodite. The lawsuit alleges he wrote that the decision needed to be made about the child's gender and surgical correction done. The suit said. The medical record made it clear that the doctors felt this child could be raised as a boy or girl. Yeah, so pretty much in a nutshell, Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. So pretty much in a nutshell, it's just going to continue going on about explaining some of the doctor's side and stuff. Pretty much some elaborate, like irrelevant details, pretty much in some ways. But pretty much just from that amount of detail, pretty much was the child was a hermaphrodite. That's how it was. Pretty much the child was born with both genders, both genitalias, pretty much a vagina and a penis. What happened was pretty much they chopped the penis off and the kid became more as a male instead of a female. So, yeah, you know where this is going to go. So, pretty much in a nutshell, they kind of messed with his body part. They should have chopped off the wrong thing. And now the adoptive parents, who are more concerned about this kid instead of their biological parents, are actually going to sue the state and the hospitals for the damages. Now, in my personal opinion, I believe that they have all rights to do so. Now in the CNN article, they said that in one part of it, it was apparently the 14th Amendment. Now, as I see it in this article, I don't see anywhere where it states the 14th Amendment. So that's why I kind of went with US Today. Kind of a better source. But even if the 14th Amendment was placed into it, it could be somewhat of reason because, there are some doctors that do suggest that it should be the child's decision. And that's why I agree too. It should be the child's decision to come up with what gender they want to come out with. If they want to come out with a penis, if they want to keep the penis, or if they want to keep the vagina. That's what they want to keep. What I would suggest to anyone that wants to have like sex operations, unless it's going to cause health issues, I say let them grow a couple of years in, and let them decide if they want to keep the little PP or if they want to keep the whole, pretty much the penis or the vagina, pretty much in a nutshell. That's what I would suggest. Not chop it off at a very early age and then do it. I mean, even then, this is what, and even if this does go to court, I do see that there's going to be liable damages. I do believe there's somewhat an infringement of the 14th Amendment because it did infringe the child's rights. It did, in some way, did infringe the rights of the child in that decision because it should actually be the child's personal rights, not anyone else's rights. And yeah, pretty much, I don't think I really need to go any further than that. So, but what's a good thing about this, though? What's a good thing? The good thing about this is, hopefully they'll give them enough money to pay for sex change. They can still do a sex change. That's still good. Hopefully they can do that. But what's the bad thing about it is this person's going to go through a lot of bullshit, a lot of ridiculed. He's going to be bullied, harassed in high school and middle school and elementary school for being the opposite gender. I feel like he's the opposite gender, but yet he has a vagina. Pretty much he's going to feel like he's a guy, but yet he's actually, according to what's down there, it's a girl part. Yeah, so honestly, I kind of feel bad for the kid. I honestly believe that the kid should have say in this, not the state making the decision of it. So, I believe South Carolina is going to be most likely screwed out of their money on that one. So, yeah, bad moves, Department of Social Services in South Carolina and the hospitals. Kind of bad move. Hopefully you can cover your ass in court. That's all I got to say.